you back as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Bye. Oh, perfect. You can go right in. She's expecting you.
Well, if that's what he wants to discuss, then he'll need to make time to meet with me personally. I don't do business by proxy. I understand that he's busy, but I don't see what being a man has to do with it. Uh-huh. Look, I have another appointment I need to get to, but he can coordinate with my assistant to set up a meeting. Mm-hmm. Bye. There you are, Mr. Real Gentleman. Come in. Sit down. So, how have you been? Fine. That's it, just fine. Well, because I've been looking at some performance reports, and it looks to me like you have been working your fuzzy little tail off. Coming in early, staying late, even skipping your lunch break on occasion. So tell me, what's so important that you're putting in so much overtime? You just have a lot of work right now? Okay. And why is that? Because your numbers weren't like this before, so what changed? Stop avoiding my questions. You'd better tell me exactly what is going on, because this time it actually does have something to do with your job, and need I remind you, I am your boss. And what, they just dumped his entire workload on you? I knew we'd had some personnel shuffling, but I didn't think we were short a team member. Well, how long since they told you they'd hire someone to fill the gap? Over a month? But no one submitted a budget request for... hang on, let me check something. There's no job listing. Of course not. I am so sorry. I will get someone on this as soon as possible. That's... I'm gonna have to have a talk with some people. What do you mean, why? Because you're obviously having a hard time keeping your head above water with the extra workload. And again, I'm your boss. Yes, that's the reason I called you here. Do I need another reason? Were you hoping for a different reason? Fired? No! Oh my gosh, no. You don't have to worry about that. I mean, not because of what's happened between us, at least. If you show up at the office naked with a chainsaw, I don't think there's anything I can do to help you there. No, hang on. You just look so tired. I saw you in the hallway the other day. I know we have to be careful about how we interact at the office, so I didn't stop to talk to you, but I walked right past you, and I don't think you even saw me. You looked like you were on another planet, 1,000,000 miles away. Then I saw these hours that you've been putting in, and I got worried. Yes, worried. I'm worried about you. Because I care. Is there something wrong with that? Of course, I care about all of my employees, but you know damn well what I'm talking about. Maybe I am saying that you're special. Would that be so terrible? Favoritism? Maybe a little. I do have a responsibility to my employees, though, and at this rate, you're just going to burn yourself out sooner rather than later, and that won't be good for anyone. You can handle it? Are you being serious right now? I don't believe that. Are you trying to be manly or something? Is that what this is? You think I'm emasculating you? Oh, that's not it? Then what is it? Because what it feels like is you throwing my help back in my face. Get in trouble? I told you, you're not... You're worried I'll get in trouble? Look, something like this is well within the scope of my duties. No one is going to get in trouble for this. Yes, I know, we've done things that could get both of us in a lot of trouble. That's not what this is. No, that would be something more like this. What? I closed the blinds. No one can see us. Oh, I just wanted to see if it was as good as I remembered. Don't worry, this won't go in your performance report, even if you did pass with flying colors. It's so not fair that you're sitting and I'm standing and I'm still not that much taller than you. Look, if this working yourself to the bone thing is stemming from some desire to prove yourself, you don't have to do that. Not with me. And if you were trying to get my attention, well, you have it. I'm sorry, I haven't really been in touch much since New Year's. Things have been pretty crazy for me too, but I still should have reached out. I didn't mean to ignore you. You're the kind of guy who needs a little reassurance sometimes, aren't you, sweetie? Do you like it when I run my fingers through your hair like that? Well, let me make sure to tell you that you've been a very good boy and that you're doing a very good job. But I also don't want this good boy pushing himself too hard, okay? So I want you to take a break. Can you do that for me? How about a yes, ma'am? That's better. Now, I know you can't just drop everything. So I expect you to take the rest of the day to wrap up what you're currently working on as best you can, and then I want you to let me know what's left so I can have it reassigned. Is that clear? Good. Set your out of office until a week from Monday. You'll be taking all of next week. And coincidentally, so will I. See, I rented out this adorable little bungalow in a secluded little town by the beach. I did consider grabbing a case of wine and having the entire week to myself, but on second thought, that sounds awfully lonely. So, how about it? You want to be my chauffeur again? Just like Christmas Eve, except I won't be drunk this time. Well, not on the drive there. I make no promises about after we arrive, though. And I reserve the right to bring a case of wine anyway. You won't owe me anything. It'll be all expenses paid by yours truly. I owe you a favor for being my New Year's date, remember? What you can say is yes. Oh, yes, ma'am, it definitely works too. You catch on quick. You can come pick me up at my place on Sunday. Or maybe you could come over tomorrow night. Then we could get up and leave together in the morning. Much more efficient that way, don't you think? Well, they don't pay me the big bucks for nothing, you know. Now, before you go back to your desk, why don't I rub your shoulders for you? Would you like that? Of course you would. A little treat for my good boy. Oh, what's the matter? Can't I rub your shoulders while sitting in your lap? It's much more comfortable for me this way. Relax, I told you. No one can see us. Plus, I cleared my entire schedule for the next hour. The least you can do is humor me, right? Besides, from here, I can see that adorable blush you always get when I'm this close to you. It's very endearing, I must admit. My cute, blushy boy. Yes, mine. You're mine now. Because I said so, obviously. I'm your boss, so you already were kind of mine to begin with. What's wrong? Don't you want to be mine? Then I don't see what the problem is, my good boy. Oh, your poor shoulders are so tight. Are you doing any stretches at your desk? Minding your posture? I'll send someone to do an ergonomics check of your workstation. Can't have you hurting yourself. Well, I have to take good care of my good boy, don't I? Teasing aside, I do want to take care of you. You're the only guy I've ever felt like this with. Protective. Like I want to shield you from all the awful things in the world. So, let me at least make sure your desk chair is at the proper height for you, okay? Good. Now, I believe I was giving you a shoulder massage. So how about you sit quietly and enjoy it, We've got the whole hour to ourselves. I'd say that's plenty of time for some proper stress relief.